Hey everybody, check it out. What's up? It's Hercules Porsche's professional intro. Yay! Hey, what's up everybody? Hercules Porsche here. On my heavy Gildenlock, and I've spawned on this dropship's CRU. We got a game of acquisition today. This is from footage date is from October 5th. And I meant to get this up sooner, but I just had a couple distractions. Alright, let's see. What do I need to say about this footage? Yeah. So this is gonna be a loss. That's not secret. That'll be right in the title of the video. But it was just a section of no action. I just decided to speed through. I get a lot of gold pistol because of this game. Okay, there's a dropship going under the bridge, so that's kind of cool. Looks like he's doing a pretty good job of flying under the bridge, but it looks like I caught him right when he messed up. And yeah, I'm sure you guys know you don't normally go to the insta kill with when you're HMGing or when you're hitting a dropship. But I think it was just like the intense amount of damage he took from colliding with the terrain meant that I could push that dropship into an insta kill. Anyway, yeah, I'm not gonna talk over all this footage because there's a lot of just, anyway. I do have some things I want to say about just what I'm doing in Dust generally. Like, I've been kind of core popping a little bit. I know that's looked down on, but I'm just doing what I can to try and keep things interesting. And I'll talk about that more in the next official Heracles Speaks whatever. But yeah, I've been trying to keep myself entertained, hopping around. That was a ridiculous headshot. Oh man, that was it's like success by accident. Like, I wasn't even aiming for that guy's head. Oh, missed this by a pixel. Glad someone put the ammo. This is the main reason to have ammo down. Give people back their grenades. Whoops, I did it again. And there we go. Gets in right where I want it. Gets the clears that link out of there. My team is not in Logi suits yet, but after nagging them, they will end up in Logi suits later in the match. See, that time I was aiming for the head, so I deserved that headshot kill. I'm not sure about that other one. See, I'm not sure why I'm backing up here, because obviously the point's gonna move. Oh, I guess I don't really know where it's gonna end up. So, in a second I'm gonna miss getting the assist or kill here. I missed that because the spread on the Freedom HMG can be a little random when you start firing. So, okay, I'm gonna mention some hotfix Fox 4 changes to fill the dead airtime here. Okay, breach shotguns are getting a clip and ammo buff. Burst and scrambler pistols getting the same. Bolt pistols are getting a rate of fire nerf. Assault SMGs, assault scramblers, and scrambler pistols are getting a rate of fire buff. MagSec is getting a huge buff to damage and charge time. So I just had to randomly fill some time where I had nothing to talk about. So those are your sidearm changes coming in the next hotfix. Enjoy. Actually, my Logi is not going for the hack here, which is weird. He didn't assist hack me anything until it was like way too late. Okay, so there's our late spawner. Not ideal. Not an ideal place there for you, enemy sniper. Not ideal. That's a raspberry who was not paying attention. This is why you look both ways before you cross the road. It works in real life and it works in Dust. I'm gonna back off because I don't want to get hit from 3 directions. Remembering my Logi's definitely need a donut. Don't neglect the donut. So yeah, like very useful thing my teammates did was get that uplink control up there. Fortunately, I didn't have any Logis near me to rep. So yeah, we are lacking. We're lacking scans from my team. I did put the squad together. I think I grabbed a couple people out of Alliance back when I had an Alliance, and they didn't know. They didn't see my squad request title or whatever. And then the fourth person was like just straight out of Squad Finder, and I asked for reps and scans, and they did give me reps and uplinks, which are, you know, it's like I'll take that. I definitely need more. I can always use more reps and uplinks. But, my team's taking care of that point. You know, glad I took that crew. That definitely made the difference. So we have so we're gonna hold this. So those 171 points are all from holding that point for the first 3 minutes, but we're gonna hold it for the last 2, which is actually worth a lot more points, because the whatever points you get from the last. Oh, is that why I'm a Marlogi? Okay. So yeah, obviously, as I'm sure you guys well know, points you get from the last minute you spend holding an objective gives you double PT units. So I'm trying to make my Logi some points, but it's getting a bit hot there. It was just a standard Amar Logi. Interesting. So I guess I never really figured out exactly what my Logi was running. I wonder if he's like all links, and part of me wonders maybe it was all links and a rep tool. Oh, you know, he probably went link needle rep tool. That's my guess. Overall, I probably should have been playing this game more aggressively, pushing to take that crew back more aggressively, all this stuff. So those were 2 quick kills in succession, and as you guys may or may not know, they are going to nerf the fire rate on bolt pistols in the next hotfix. So as you can see there, that's probably why that was needed. Getting those 2 kills that close together does make that weapon a bit OP. I gotta be honest when I'm using an OP weapon. And I was definitely lacking nano hives. So my plan here, I know I'm not really fighting close to the objective, and I let myself do that because I figured, well, I do want to push that objective, but I don't want these guys shooting me in the back on the way to the objective, so might as well take this crew. and I was kind of not, what is the word I'm looking for? Oh, this part's crazy here. But just running around like a nutcase, so the Reds don't even know what to do. Watch the PT units, guys. 171. They barely have anything. Believe me, that will change. So the enemy have taken the point while we're over here, distracted, trying to secure this crew. He misses the last burst with that HMG, which is the only reason I'm still alive. So, acquisition is really the game where uplink mastery goes from vital to super, super vital. Those uplinks they got up on that building were handy, but they're not enough. There really has to be more. So keeping that donut up, getting reps. I'm way overdue for a nano hive. I'm out of nades. I'm almost out of bolt pistol ammo. So yeah, I wish I had been getting ammo more frequently because I like to drop grenades frequently. So in acquisition, you really need to have it all as a Logi. The reps help if you're in an OB dropping team. The scans are very helpful. Links are hugely helpful. They really need to be all over the map. Needles are actually useless in this mode because no claw count. So I feel like we're doing pretty good. But I can see them mounting on that bridge, so that word barge would have been a lot more useful if I'd kept them from taking the crew. In fact, that could have been game changing. I wonder if a laser would have killed that crew. That also could have been game changing. We do have a big lead in points still, but their points did go up quite a bit as a result of just having that third point for that little bit of time they did. I hope you guys have been watching the PT units. Okay, they're retaking that pretty fast. I'm trying to go for this tank's weak spot, but he got that protected pretty fast. Anyway, look at my ammo. So I've run out of bolt pistols. I've run out of bolt pistol ammo. I'm out of nades. I've almost run out of HMG ammo. This is the first time in forever that I've actually had ammo problems. Because I'm like level 5 in bolt pistol and HMG ammo, so I can't remember the last time I had a real ammo problem. So I figure I'm out of ammo, so dying doesn't really bother me here. I was gonna offer my body to the hack, but that tank problem. So these guys late, we haven't seen any. It's interesting, these guys on the enemy team are calling in tanks at the end, and this is actually, the tanks would not have been useful in those first 2 points, but they obviously figured out tanks would be handy for this third one. So my goal here is to take this crew. Now just look how fast the enemy team's PT units are going up. It's ridiculously fast on the third objective. Another poorly placed sniper, but unfortunately he does distract me. And I probably should have ignored him and focused on what was right in front of me. Actually, it could have helped me take that crew, but it's hard to resist an easy headshot like that. But yeah, you can't see them right now, but when I get back, I'm gonna dawdle here. I'm gonna be like, I'm not sure what I want. I can't decide what to wear. So I decided not to speed up this footage, even though it's kind of a delay, because I don't want the people watching to lose a sense of time. This little delay I took was enough to give the enemy time to have their PT units go up quite a bit. So I finally decide to, because I know I want to be able to hurt those tanks really badly, but unfortunately But you know, look, these guys have pulled ahead in points. How nutty is that? I mean, so we're about to lose this because apparently that third point is worth like more than the first two combined, basically. So I don't spend a lot of time in AC. But anyway, guys, that's the hard knock lesson that I was able to demonstrate for you, so you don't have to learn the hard way. Is um, that third point is worth that that third objective is worth a ridiculous number of points. It's not a bad thing because I'm strangely enough, this is actually making me appreciate acquisition more because comebacks are possible, and I don't like that dust is kind of scarce on comeback opportunities, but clearly acquisition is a game mode that can support that. So it really feels like a better mode than Dom. I had complaints about Dom being completely averse to comebacks. So let's see if we can get more people in acquisition, maybe. I don't know. Anyway, guys, that's everything. Until next time, Dusty, see you Starside.